So we were discussing on notifications. So notifications generally are uh, generally to communicate to the users what's happening in the system, right? So for example, you create some ticket on incident table. You want to notify some business users. So for that, notifications configuration is needed. So for any activity, if you want to communicate something to the business users, right? So we need to have notifications configured for that particular activity. So when it comes to notifications, in ServiceNow, notifications could be configured from notifications module. So let's type notifications in the application navigator and go to system notifications, and under that email and the notifications, open this, right? So these are all the notifications present in the system. So if you're working on incident table, then notifications should be configured on incident table. If you're working on specific table and which you want to send notifications uh, because of some activity on that particular table, then you should configure notification for that particular table specifically, right? So for example, if I check now on incident table, right? So there's a field here called note table, and if I search with incident, there are around 30 notifications configured on the incident table. So these are all the notifications on incident table. Now we need to understand what a notification generally contains. A notification generally contains three things. Trigger, that means when should I trigger the notification. Recipients, so who all should receive the notification. And what it will contain means like what to be sent in the notification. When to trigger, whom should the notification be sent, and what should the notification be containing. So these are the three things which you should know. For example, if you're asked to design some notification, then you should know these three things. Okay, you should have clarity on this first. Observe carefully. Let me open any notification configured on incident table. Say for example this. Okay, incident closed for example. Some problem with the instance. Internet is fast, but instance is slow. Right. See here. Right. So notification is for incident closure. That means whenever you are closing the incident, whenever you are changing the state of incident to closed status, then this notification will trigger. Right. Observe carefully here. So this is the name of the incident. Sorry, name of the notification for incident closure. So name itself will tell you like what this notification mean. Now this notification is written on incident table, right? And then what is the type of notification? It's an email type notification. We have other types as well, meeting invite and email notification. So this is an email type of notification. That means users will receive email notification, right? Because of this notification. I said, right, three sections contains three things: when to send, whom to send, and what it will contain. So when to send, who will receive, and what it will contain. So these are the three things which needs to be configured. When to send means trigger condition. So when are you going to send the notification? So there are two things here. So when record is inserted or updated. So you're working on incident table, right? So whenever there is some record created on incident table, you want to trigger notification. For that case, you should select this option, send when record inserted or updated. So if you are changing some activity, or if you're updating the state, or you're updating some priority, that means you're doing some update on the ticket. Or if you're, for example, creating a new record on the incident table. So any activity which you are doing on the incident record, then you should select record inserted or updated option. Okay. Basically, notifications are of two types. In short, are of two types. One is record insert or update. Second is event is fired. So what is record insert or update? Okay, that means whenever a record is inserted or updated on a table, then notification triggers. Right. So this is a scenario for this case. Event is fired. Whenever an event is fired or triggered, then notification is sent. So these are the two types. So for example, you are working on incident table, and for example, when incident is created, you want to trigger notification. So you should select the option here, record inserted or updated. Or else let's work on our table to understand it clearly. So for example, this is our table, and my custom table 4. Do we have any notifications? Let's verify. So how do we verify? Open this table, configure, you see notifications, click on this. There are no notifications configured on this my custom 4 table. Now, so let's create notification. What is our scenario? Use case. Whenever a record is created on my custom table 4, then send a notification to the which user? So send a notification to reported by user. Is this requirement clear? Whenever a record is created on this particular table, my custom 4 table, that means I want to trigger a notification to this user after the record is created. Right? So I'm selecting open. Whenever I'm saving, so this record is created, right? After this record is created, I want to send a notification to this user. All right. Is this requirement clear? So this is how the scenario should be on the notifications. Clear?
Yes, sir.
No, observe carefully. I'm configuring the notification now. So go to notifications, type notifications. Under system notifications, email notifications, open this, click on new because I'm creating new notification. So MCT4 record is inserted. That means record is inserted on my custom table 4 and I want to notify some users, right? Now name is this table. I should select my custom table 4. Very important, please pay attention. So my custom table 4 table I have selected. After that, when to send, right? When should I send this notification? After the record is inserted, right? So I should select the condition as send when as record inserted or updated. This would be the case. And what is a specific case? When record is inserted. So there's an option here, right? Inserted. Check this to true. Don't check this particular updated field to true because this works uh, when you are updating the record. Our case is only for insert operation, not for update operation. So check this to true. And then, so this is enough now. When record is inserted, we are triggering the notification. So this is a trigger condition. Now, who will receive? Who will receive? This user, right? Value selected on this particular field, reported by user. So come here, in the who will receive section, you see users, groups, right? So for example, this is a list field. Unlock it. Now you should be able to search users here. So this is reference to user table, right? This is reference to user table and you can select users. If you want to trigger notification to some specific users, you can select the users because this is a list field, right? Similarly, if you want to select some groups, that means these users also will receive the notification. Okay, these users will receive the notification, these two users. Groups, if you're selecting, so this is also a list field, okay, which is reference to group table, say a group table. Now if you're selecting any group, right, so this group members will receive the notification. So this is basically recipients, okay, list of the notification. Who are the users you are giving here? All those users will receive the notification. But what is our use case? Only reported by user should receive, correct? So these users need not receive the notification. Remove them. But basically you should know what are these users and groups. Users means you can select the users. Groups means you can select the groups. All the group members selected here, all the group members of this particular group will receive the notification, right? Now our use case is should send notification to reported by user. Now you see here users or groups in the fields. That means it will show you all the list of fields here, all the list of fields here from my custom table 4 table. From this table all the fields are showing up here. Now we are supposed to send notification to reported by user. Select that field, add it here, right? Now whatever the value selected on this field, on this record, so okay, that user will receive the notification, right? Now second condition is also completed. Trigger is complete, who will receive is complete. Now what it will contain? Generally in the notification, email notification, what do you generally see? You will see a subject, right? Email subject, and then body of the email, correct? So observe carefully here. So here subject is the subject of the email. So what do you want to say? Subject could be something like this. A new record has been created, right? And you give the number MCT 4000109, something like this, right? So this will be the subject. What will be the body of the email? Body of the email could be something like this. Hi, reported by user. Say for example, test user. Hi, test user. A new record. Give some number MCT4. Same number you should give. Okay. Subject and body should contain same number. Has been created. Below are the details. Right. So number. Give the number. Short description. So give the short description. Description. Give the description. Status. Right. Then thanks. ServiceNow. So this will be the body of the email. So this way I should configure now. Go to ServiceNow. Now copy this subject, right? So number should be dynamic. A new record has been created and give the number, but number should be taken from this record, correct? So this number should be taken, but this number should be dynamic. So where this number is stored on number field. Now you see here, beside to subject, right side you see fields. Click on this. You will see all the fields from MCT4 table. All these fields. So you see number here, select that here. Right? So number is, so you have to use this value to dynamically populate the number. So this is a text display name, and this is a backend name. Okay. So you see here, u underscore number is nothing but field backend name, and how you are calling it here using dollar flower brace, open and closed. So same way you should use it here. Copy this, paste it here. So you'll get the number here, dynamic number based upon the record that you're creating. Now body. So here this window is there, right? This window is where you configure the body of the email. So this body, right? So again, type something here. Hi. So reported by user should be selected here. So hi reported by. Okay. A new record has been created, right? And give the number. So something like this, dollar u underscore number. Below are the details. right? So number, copy that number, next short description, right? Do we have short description? No, we do not have short description. So what we can do, we can add other fields. Say assignment group, no assignment group, contact type, let's add, right? Contact type, copy. Able to follow everybody?
Yes, sir.
So contact type, next is status, say u underscore status, thanks ServiceNow. So this is the body of the email notification. Now we can beautify this body. That means you can make some of the text as bold. Okay, you see all these are decorators here. You can use to decorate this particular body. Now I want to make this as bold, 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 right? And if you want to change the font style, okay, for example, I want to change this font style. Select all and select something like this. These are all different styles, okay. You can select Times New Roman, for example, and you can select the size as well. So it is 10 pt, right? You change the size. And if you want to insert some image, right, you can use these options, insert or edit image, right? If you want to add some video, you can add some video here, right? And if you want to expand this window to make some more changes, make it to full screen, so this option. And if you want to underline some uh, data here, for example, if you want to underline this number, you can underline, right? And if you want to make it any of the text as italic, italic, slanted line, right? So that way you can do many things, right? And if you want to insert some URLs or links, right? So you can use this. And if you want to remove the links, you can use this. If you want to insert some tables, right? See, table created. And if you want to display some tabular data in the notification, you can still add that, right? And how can I delete it? Right. That means you can make more things with the available options, right? And these are all something like a bullets you can add in the notification, right? For example, if you want to add some bullets, right, something like this. So this kind of decoration you can do. So this way you can do. And let's check this notification, save it. So trigger part, who will receive and what it will contain. All right. Now observe carefully. I can also change the colors, okay. For example, We want this to be represented in some color, say orange, for example. Make it bold, save it. Now you can preview this notification. Before triggering this notification, okay, you can preview it. So you see here button called preview notification. Click on this. So this is a preview of the notification. Just a minute. Right. So this you can preview the notification, right? So you can adjust, make changes after you preview. You see there is more space here. After this line and this line, there's a more space. What you can do, you can remove some extra space. You can make corrections basically. Save it. Click on preview. Now it looks good, right? So this kind of corrections you can make. Now see all the changes are appearing here. This is in orange bold and these are all bold. This is underlined and signature. Can also insert some image, right? So let's insert some image. So you can use this option, insert image or edit image. Click on this. See, type is say attachment. So image library means already some images are present in the ServiceNow. If you want to use them, you can use this option. And if you have image on your machine, desktop or any other locations, you can select this attachment. And here you can select the image. So I'm selecting this image, right? So this is an image I'm selecting, and you can save it, right? Now you can reduce the size, right? Right. So this is what the image that I'm inserting. Save. Any questions? So I have added it in the signature. Save it. Any doubts? Anybody?
No, sir.
Right. Now let's create a new record on this table. Right. So say underscore list. So create a new record. Click on new. Select some user. This user. Right. Next. Select the contact type. Email. Status as open. right? Select some other data. Click on save. We're creating a new record now, right? We created this record. Now let us see whether the notification triggered or not. So in order to check that notification triggered or not for this record, you have to check some logs, email logs. So type emails. So under system logs, you see emails. Okay, this is the place where you check the email logs. So email will be delivered to this user's email address. So this user's email address is this, right? So this email address will receive the notification, but we can't check uh, by logging into this user's machine, right? So we can check like this, whether the email received to this email address or not. In our ServiceNow system, there is some place called email logs. So type emails and emails you have under system logs, open that. See here, there is an entry created. So it is triggered a minute ago, and you can open this email log entry. It is ready to send ready. It is ready to send. And what is the subject here? Subject is this: a new record has been created. What is the number? 1013. So this one only, right? 1013. Next, who is supposed to receive? This user, Robbie Desai. So this is the email address, correct? So this is a user, Robbie Desai. And body. So you see, this is a body, but you are not understanding it, correct? Scroll down. There is any preview option here. Preview email related link here. Click on this. See here. Hi Robbie Desai. A new record has been created. Below are the details. So this is the number, email type, contact, and status is open. And thanks signature. Right? So email is triggered. Right? Now, see here in this log, you also see notification name. Which notification is triggering this notification? So this email is triggered because of this notification. MCT4 record is inserted. So this notification name, right? And so this notification is in send ready state, right? Now this notification engine, okay, will process these notifications which are in send ready, and that will send the notification to the users. So generally this should be in sent. So now it is in send ready. Now there is an engine called email engine which will process these send ready notifications, and then after sending the notifications to this email address, then state will be converted to sent. State will be converted to sent, right? Now currently it is in send ready, but there is a processor which runs in the service now called email engine, which processes all these send ready email notifications, and then once all the emails are not once all the emails, but once the email is delivered to the recipient, the state of this will be changed to sent. You see here, Ravi Desai, example.com. This is not a valid email address, right? So email engine won't be able to process this. There should be some valid email address. This is just a dummy email. If there is a real time or proper email, right, then it would have sent it already, right? So for example, let me try with my uh, email address. Let me check my email address. Even mine is also this, right? Let me check mine, or else what we can do, we can say type as sent. There are no emails with send type. Let me try once. Is this clear up till here, everybody? Are we good? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts,
Yes,
questions?
all
Yes.
good.
Right. Now let's try uh, sending notification to this email address. So now I'm creating a new record. What's the first name? So let me check. So created on today. Okay, it is send ready. There is one property called it's enabled. So it is supposed to process and send this notification because it's a valid email address. We'll verify that in a while. So are we good here up till here? So this way you can configure the notifications, and let's work on some other use cases. So now let's work on this update operation. So we worked on insert, right? Let's work on update. So let me create a new notification. So notify on MCT4, notify on state change. So whenever state is changed, so on this my custom table, for any record, if you're changing the status, okay, if you're changing the status, then you should trigger the notification. So that's what the intention is. So use case, whenever the status is changed and saved, then on a record, then send the notification to assignment group members and reported users. Okay, whenever status is changed on a record and saved, then send a notification to assignment group members of that record and also reported by user. Observe carefully. So that is what the notification we are going to configure now. And when to send. So send when record is inserted or updated, and then select updated, because this is for update operation. And conditions we should add. What are the conditions? Only when you're changing the state, right? When you're changing the state and saving the record. But for example, if I'm changing the contact type for an existing record and save the record, I'm not changing the status, I'm just changing the contact type or any other field information. I should not send the notification. Only when state is changed, other fields can be changed, but there should be a state change mandatorily. Whenever there is a state change and then a record is updated, that time only the notification should be triggered. But if you're not changing the state and any other field values are changed and record is saved, we are not supposed to trigger the notification. Only when state is changed, and other fields could be changed along with state change, but status change should be there, right? So I have to add the conditions here. See here, I can select fields here, status changes, right? Status changes. So this is the condition. Who will receive? Again, select the users. So members of assignment group and reported by user, right? So these are the two users. Now status changed, okay, to status change to what is the new status? Add that status here. So copy this. So status changed to, so this is a new status for which record? For, again, say dollar u underscore number. So this is the subject I'm giving. Body could be something like this. Hi, the status has been changed to dollar u underscore status for the record. Dollar u underscore number. Below are the details, right? Number, status, right? Then thanks. Clear? Save it. Is this clear, everybody? Any doubts so far? Sai, Sandeep, Santoshi, Vinod?
Yeah, sir. All good.
Yes, sir.
Right.